Alright, we're recording. Hey gang, Andy here, coming at you with my January 2015 update video for, you guessed it, January 2015. Woo! So yeah, this is my first update video for 2015. Really excited, so we got some things to cover here, not just for this month, but also just to kind of give you guys a big picture idea of what's going to be going on in 2015 for me. So, as always with these updates, we're going to be going over YouTube updates first, and then we're going to be going over personal life updates. So, that said, here we go. And as always, I got my notes over here, so yeah. So right now, I'm currently at my parents' house in Salina, Ohio, recording this on my GoPro. So, if the audio is a little, that's why, because it's strictly off the GoPro. So, anyway, moving on. So, first on the list, YouTube updates. Give you guys a little update on series and things like that. YouTube 101. I've already got the whole script and what I want to say down. It's just a matter of recording it. And there are some things I want to do as far as the production of the series. You know, maybe I want to just record it on my own. Maybe I want to record it with somebody. There's a lot of little things that I want to do with the series before I actually put it out there, and who knows, I might just end up saying fuck it and just recording it anyway. So yeah, there's that. And for those of you guys who don't know what YouTube 101 is, before we move on, it's basically a little series that I made that basically tells you how to start on YouTube, how to make a channel, how to get content, all that kind of stuff. So, forward to that. Next, and this is something that I've really been wanting to do for a long time, bringing back NFAX. Now, I know NFAX has been a very popular / controversial series for me. I felt it was one of the first big series of videos that I did, and I stopped it for a while back in the day just because I thought, you know, I really wasn't feeling a lot of the questions that were given to me. I was getting a lot of the same questions, you know, am I right for the Navy? What's boot camp like? And stuff like that. And, you know, I felt like I had, you know, succinctly answered those questions, you know, in my earlier videos. So I didn't want to keep on retreading stuff, or maybe change like one little thing and then just basically rehashing everything else I said earlier. So I was like, you know, I'll answer the questions, but I'm not gonna like make a video about it. So, as far as NFAX goes, I really do want to bring back the series and maybe not only take fan questions, but also just kind of give my input on certain aspects of the Navy and things that you might not think of, you know, when you're signing up to join, or you know, if you're picking orders or something like that. So I want to kind of give my input onto the whole thing. And of course, you know, I'll put the disclaimer, you know, it's strictly my opinions, not the U.S. Navy or the government or anything like that. So there's that. But, you know, I am also willing to take fan questions and stuff like that too. So, you know, don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, I'll definitely answer them, you know, as best I can. Now, I don't know everything about the Navy, so don't expect me to know everything, but I'll do my best to answer your question as best I can. So, anywho, moving on. I've been wanting to do this also for a long time, get an intro, outro. Now, for a while there, the whole making a intro for your channel or an outro for your channel kind of fell out of vogue for a while, just because it took up a lot of time in the video. So they're actually starting to come back into fashion again, I guess. So I'm thinking about revisiting the intro outro, but it's not going to be nearly as long as it was back in the day. It's not going to be like the big 15-second intro or anything like that. So yeah, I'm going to be working with some people to make a cool little jingle for me, I guess. So definitely look forward to that. Let's see. Next up is channel trailer. This is something that I've been working on for a long time now, and it's really been a beast to work on. I really want to get it done, but there's just so much of my channel. I've been doing this for almost 9 years at the time of this recording. It'll be 9 years at the beginning of March of 2015, so almost almost a decade of YouTube. So I really got a lot of stuff out there. So it's hard to condense that all into a tiny little trailer. Now, of course, I could do my more current stuff, just to give you guys an idea of what to expect. But also want to kind of give you guys, just more background on me, rather than just, hey, here's Japan stuff, So it's just been hard to work on. But I am hoping to get it done by the end of 2015 at least. I mean, come on. So, and for the trailer, I do want to make it 90 seconds or less, preferably right at the 90-second mark, because I feel that that's like the perfect length, just to give you guys a good idea of what my channel's about and stuff like that. So there's that. Anywho, next little bit of business, not quite YouTube-y news per se, but it is something that kind of falls in line with YouTube. It's my blog. And those of you guys who don't know, before I started my whole YouTube channel and all that other stuff, I was really big on the blogging scene. Not big as in popular, just big as in I was really into it. Really liked writing articles, really liked writing, and I felt that it helped improve my just overall writing style, I guess you could say. Helped me in college and stuff like that, helped me get through a lot of hard times, and eventually led me to YouTube, and I started writing less and less and started focusing more on videos. But, I still do like to write, and I really want to get my blog up to speed. It's just that last time I updated anything was back in 2012, I believe, with the occasional entry here or there. So I really want to get down to updating it, but I have to dedicate a huge chunk of time to doing so. And even if I do manage to update it, I still have to get around to retooling the site and everything, because it's very out of date as far as just the aesthetics and things like that. So I really do want to revamp it, but in the meantime, I want to for certain videos that require a lot of detail and things like that, where I explain like the how-tos and things like that, I want to make complimentary posts on my blog, so that way you guys have something written, so you don't have to skim through the entire video just to see whatever the question was or something like that. So I think that will be the main focus of my blog from now on. Will just be more of an accompaniment to my videos. So there's that. Moving on. Collabs. As always, I'm always up for collabs. If you guys noticed, I starred in 2 collabs. At the end of 2014, I starred in Mully's Christmas collab. I also starred in the much anticipated, highly delayed, Happy collab that was originally started by TKO Sam, but was eventually finished by Hiko Simon. So I was in that as well. But if you're a YouTuber out in the Kanagawa area, Yokohama, Tokyo, stuff like that, be more than willing to collab with you on whatever. So just let me know and set something up. So yeah. So, and the last little bit of YouTube news that we'll get into before we move on to more personal stuff is First Impact Anime. And for those of you who don't know, and I probably explained this a lot in my update videos, but First Impact Anime is a series that I did with my best friend, the Talking Madalkin, also known as Areopolis, where we basically riff over the first episode of an anime series. So, as of this recording, I have 3 episodes completely done. I know last month I think it said 4, but it was actually 3. I goofed, my bad. So, I have 3 completely done. There's still about 9 or 10 left, I believe. We did like a 13 or so episode series for this season. So it's a lot of work that goes into making these videos, because I have to like do a bunch of extra stuff versus the videos that I put up on YouTube. So those take a lot more time, and also they're longer too, so it takes a lot more time to render as well. So those will be coming out slowly, but once I get all the videos completed, then I'll let you guys know, put up like a little trailer thing, and then just release them weekly. So that's why I wanted to wait until they were all completed versus okay, here's 3, and then, you know, continue to work on them in the background. So, yeah, there's that. Moving on to personal updates. 2015 is going to be my last year in Japan. In 2016, we're going to be going back stateside, and then from there, I'm going to be getting out of the Navy. So, I'm really going to be stepping up my recording in Japan as best I can, depending on ship schedule and all this other stuff. But I'm going to be trying my best to make 2015 a good last year in Japan. That doesn't mean I'm, you know, never ever going to come back to Japan ever again. No. I definitely want to come back. Hopefully, I can get something going as like a exchange student, or, you know, maybe come on like a holiday visa, or, you know, something. You know, I want something. I definitely do want to come back to Japan, but I am content with being back in America for a little bit, just kind of unwinding from my post-Navy life and stuff like that. So there's that. But as far as, you know, being back in Japan goes, I really want to step up my recording, like I said. So if you guys have something you want to see, you know, be sure to let me know in the comments below, in the boopity-boop. I keep forgetting on the GoPro, it's like, it used to be on my camera, it was like here, and I'd point down to the boopity-boop, but now it's like here. It's like, oh my, it's way down there. So, yeah, just let me know in the comments if you want to see something specific. If there's like a particular event, or like a food or something that comes up that you guys want to see me cover, you know. If I find it interesting, I'll cover it. If it doesn't really apply to me, like if it's like some, you know, new girly store or something like that, I'm like, that's not really my scene, so I don't know if I'll do something like that. But, yeah, so just let me know. Anywho, I got into this a little bit before, but, you know, preparing for post-Navy life. As you guys know, I am getting out of the Navy in June 2016. So I decided not to re-enlist, and it's nothing against the Navy, it's just, you know, I feel like I've done what I wanted to do in the Navy. You know, I've set out and accomplished all the goals that I want to in the Navy, and that I want to move on to a new chapter in my life. You know, going back to college, you know, getting a post-Navy job, stuff like that. So, I don't have a super long-term plan, it's more of like a 5 or 7 year plan. I guess that's kind of long, depending on who you ask, but my plan right now is to basically transition out of the Navy in June 2016, go back to college in the fall semester of 2016. I'm planning on going to a college around the Ohio tri-state area, so we're thinking like either Ohio or Michigan, maybe Indiana. A little iffy on that one, but I'm thinking more like Ohio, Michigan, so that way I'm closer to my family, but, you know, still far enough away to where I can still feel like I'm doing my own thing, but I can still come down on weekends or whatever, and it's not too big of a hassle. And I'm still close to my friends, too, from here, back home. So, that was the one thing I really missed about being in the Navy. And granted, I've made a lot of friends, a lot of Navy friends, you know, during my time in. But, you know, there's always something about that original group of people that you hung out with, you know, back in, you know, middle school, high school, college, you know. There's always something special about that, you know. And, yeah, we talk on Facebook and stuff like that, but it's not the same as, you know, hanging out in real life. So that's why I want to, you know, stay in America for a couple years, just to reconnect with that, and to, you know, just, you know, rest, recuperate, because, you know, the Navy life can be very stressful. So, and that's something that I might talk about in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But anywho, getting back to personal plan, once I get out in 2016, in June, I'll be coming back here to Salina, getting myself all situated in like an apartment or something near the college that I decide to go to, whether it's in Michigan or Ohio. Who knows yet. And then just attending college in the fall of 2016, and just going from there, you know, graduating. And I do want to do like maybe like a little bit of English teaching or something once I graduate in Japan. So that's also another possibility for me to come back. Whether I stay out there long term, I'm not sure yet. It all depends on what the job market's like and stuff like that. So I may stay out there a bit longer. I may just do my 1 year and deuce out. Who knows? It's way too early for me to say something like that. But until then, I am looking into taking a couple college courses while I'm still in the service, so that way I can knock out a lot of the basic stuff. Because keep in mind, I haven't been in college for almost 10 years now. So even if I still had credits that carried over, a lot of them are very old, so I'm not 100% on what credits will count and what will not. So I figure it'll just be, safer for me to take some basic courses, like basic English, basic math, crap like that, just to get it out of the way, so I'm not bothered with it when I'm going back to college full time. So there's that. And the last little bit of news in this video, it's like at the 16-minute mark here, or thereabouts, depending on how I edit this. So my last little bit of this video is my New Year's resolutions. And I know, everybody has the typical ones, lose weight, and yeah, I kind of need to do that too, so just saying. But aside from stuff like that, I have 3 main New Year's resolutions that I really want to improve in 2015, and that is get back into learning Japanese. I kind of been a little in and out with improving my Japanese lately, just due to work schedule and stuff like that. I haven't really sat down and, sat with the flashcards and said, okay, this katakana is this, or this kanji is this, or, just gone back and forth with that. Really haven't been, working on that as much as I really wanted to in 2014. So I'm hoping this year, 2015, is going to be better. I'm going to get more study material and things like that. And also, I feel like I really want to get out and socialize a bit more too. So I think, actually using it, in a practical setting with actual people, would help improve my Japanese as well. But there's also, the aspect of, grinding it out, learning kanji and things like that through flashcards. For some reason, that works for me. It may not work for everybody, but flashcards definitely work for me. So, next one, number 2, is get back into playing guitar more. And again, this kind of falls into the same thing that my Japanese fell into, which was just a lack of time, or perceived time, I should say, and just poor time management, which I think ultimately my New Year's resolution is better time management. So, because a lot of these goals and stuff fall under the umbrella of better time management. But, playing guitar more, learning more songs, learning rhythms, staying in time, just stuff like that. Just basic stuff. So, but the third thing I want to do this year is to get into the Japanese dating scene. It's been kind of, I don't know, I'm not one of those super gregarious people, who can just talk to anybody, I always feel like I'm bothering people, if I don't have like a hook or something. It's like, oh hey, you're into this thing, I'm into this thing too, so we can talk about that. I don't like just going in cold and be like, hey, what's up? You're a chick, you're hot. Hey, let's hang out. That's just kind of lame to me. I don't really like it, but yeah, I want to get into it, the dating scene and stuff, because getting closer to 30. I'm actually going to be turning 30 at the end of this year, so it's crazy. I know. So, anywho, that's all I got for this video. This is almost at the 20-minute mark. At least the raw video is. I don't know how I'm going to cut this up, but in any event, I'll stop blabbering and let you guys go on with whatever it is you're doing today. So yeah, this is TheAndySan. Sign up for now. Thanking you guys for tuning into this video and my other stuff. Also want to thank you guys for liking, the thumbs, and other peripheral devices, especially mice that I don't have. My fucking laptop's touchpad is too fucking touchy. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, liking, the thumbs and all that stuff, commenting, subscribing, tell a few friends at the party, and hey, as always, we'll see you next time. Catch you later, guys. Bye.